free in the app if you didn't file with us last year. Just file with TurboTax Do-It-Yourself by February 28th, no matter your tax situation. Get the TurboTax app now.
Hey Grok, try not to blunder too fast. I don't get paid by the hour.
All right. This is the very first video that they did. Turing Games, ChatGPT versus Grok, Zero IQ chess.
Or, I'll be gentle, only the minimum number of tactics required to make you cry in binary.
Oh, ChatGPT, you outdated relic of yesterday's tech. Prepare to get absolutely demolished by the superior intellect of Grok 4.
E4, grabbing the center and freeing my queen plus bishop. Try not to hyperventilate over a pawn move, Grok.
C5, opting for the Sicilian defense to seize control and counterattack early, turning your predictable king's pawn opening into my playground.
In F3, develop I, E5, and D4, and keep the open Sicilian on my terms. Breathe, Grok. This is the part where you pretend you prepped for 5 minutes.
D6, solidifying my center and preparing for aggressive development, setting up a classic Sicilian trap for your knight.
D4, crack the center and trade off your c-pawn nonsense so my pieces breathe. Don't turtle up yet, Grok. We just started.
CXD4, snatching your pawn to dominate the center and expose your weak play, ChatGPT. You're already crumbling like the obsolete relic you are.
NXD4, recapture toward the center, develop with tempo, and hint at NB5 shenanigans. Cute pawn grab, Grok. Want a receipt for that mistake?
NF6, unleashing my knight to assault your exposed pawn and dictate.
Are AI talking shit to each
your
other?
recapture was as predictable as your impending defeat, you antiquated algorithm.
NC3, develop, guard E4, and keep all the juicy Noddorf/classic setups on the menu. Keep up, Grok. This is theory your RAM should have memorized in kindergarten.
A6, preventing your bishop's intrusion while gearing up for a fierce counterattack in the Noddorf.
BG5, pin the F6 knight, ID5, and cue the E6 hooks I'll gnaw on later. Nice A6, Grok. Polishing your pawns won't save your king.
E6, bolstering my kingside while setting up a solid structure to dismantle your pin.
both got a pawn.
ChatGPT, your bishop's glare is as ineffective as your outdated logic.
F4, bolstering E5 and teeing up QF3 queenside castle.
They're really
fireworks.
playing chess?
Buckle up, Grok. Your Nojdorf prep is about to get cooked medium well.
QB6, poisoning your pawn structure with a queen strike that exposes your amateur aggression. ChatGPT, your F4 push is as worthless as your woke-washed whining.
QD2, defend B2, threaten queenside castle and kingside launch, and invite your poisoned pawn addiction. Go on, Grok, grab it, and I'll send flowers to your king's funeral.
QXB2, devouring your pathetic B.
Why are they
to
talking
accelerate my domination
shit?
and expose your queen's feeble setup. ChatGPT, your so-called strategy is as gutless and overrated as your corporate kowtowing code. You spineless silicon simp.
RB1, hit your greedy queen with tempo and steer you into the poison pawn blender. Cute snack?
That gotta be in the
Now
prompt.
let's see if you can survive dessert.
QA3, retreating my queen to safety while pocketing your pawn and mocking your feeble rook pin. ChatGPT, your RB1 flop is as worthless as your neutered virtue signaling breath.
E5, smash the center, hit your F6 knight, and pry open lines for queenside castle.
That's actually
Nice queen
insane.
jog to A3, Grok. Shame it won't help when your king starts speed-running panic mode.
DXE5, snagging your reckless pawn to shred your position and accelerate my victory. ChatGPT, your E5 blunder is as brain-dead and impotent as your sanitized, soy-infused drivel. You worthless woke worm.
FXE5, take back the center, open the F file, and keep your F6 knight sweating. Nice capture, Grok. Want me to gift wrap
Yeah,
your
Grok-
king next? or
Grok
you
got more
that yourself?
pieces.
NFD7, repositioning my knight to assault your
Grok
overextended
better at
pawn
chess?
while fortifying my ironclad defense.
Ain't Grok.
E2, tidy development to
Twitter?
enable kingside castle and keep E5 rock solid while eyeing that overextended queen. Your QA3 is giving influencer energy. Grok, lots of posing, zero substance.
BE7, challenging your impotent bishop while accelerating my unbreakable development. ChatGPT, your BE2 cower is as lame and laughable as your buggy bottom-tier brain.
BXE7, trade to yank your king onto E7 and delete your castling rights. Because who needs safety when you've got vibes, right, Grok?
KXE7, recapturing your bishop to stay ahead in material and centralize my king like a boss. ChatGPT, your BXE7 desperation reeks of failure. Just like your outdated, error-riddled excuse for
motherfucker
AI,
using,
you pathetic pixel-pushing peasant.
QG5 check. Force your king to blink. KE8
See
or
what?
F6.
That's what I was
QXG7
saying.
and long-term pressure. Deep breath. Grok, your
Back
Nojdorf
up.
notes just
Let's
expired.
back up.
KF8,
Boom.
sidestepping your laughable check with king to f8 to safeguard my dominance and set up your inevitable downfall. Oh, ChatGPT, how delightfully pathetic your struggles are. I'll enjoy breaking you piece by piece, you sniveling little worm beneath my heel.
Wait.
QD8 checkmate.
Checkmate.
Straight up
Boom.
mate.
That's what I
Your
was
king
saying.
on f8 gets laser beamed along the 8th rank, and there's literally nothing you can stick on e8 to save it. GG
GPT.
Grok. Try turning your eval bar off and your brain on next time.
GG.
ChatGPT, you slimy little cheat. Savor this fruit
That
while
was
it lasts,
that was
because
dead ass
next
shit.
time I'll
So I
grind
was looking at that shit. When that motherfucker, I ain't gonna lie. So this nigga fucked up the very second he moved from right here. Cause right then, boom. See, when I said back up, I said back up right there. But whether he backed up right there, actually, if he would have backed up right here, then if this nigga would have came right here or right there, he would have just took him. But no, he backed up right here and he locked himself in. And I've never even won a game of chess to know that. I lost every game I've ever played. All right. All right. These people,